Hi guys, nice to meet you. There's a beautiful story and I'd like you to listen to it. I stopped nagging my husband and I'm happier. I stopped nagging my husband and I'm happier. I want to start off by saying this is not one of those just shut up and stay silent type of things. I just stopped nagging my husband and I can say from the bottom of my heart that I am much happier. My husband has always told me that I overreact too much and that I get too worked up and I'm constantly nagging him. We fight constantly about him not putting effort into our relationship and him not doing his fair share of the chores. I have to constantly remind him to be romantic, affectionate, and to pick up after himself. I would say that yes, I'm a very emotional person. I grew up like that and I've always expressed my emotions and feelings with passion. When I'm upset, I'm very clear as to why and how it can be resolved. Recently, something very big happened, and I was pregnant for 5 weeks and lost it. The very emotional person I am, I was very sad and sulking and crying a lot, looking for comfort in my husband, as one does. There was none. This is how he is. He says, I'm not very emotional, and showing emotions is hard. Okay, I never blamed him for this trauma, childhood, whatever. I will admit, yes, I was giving him a hard time being extra clingy. He does not like to cuddle or any mushy stuff, doesn't mind that I give it. Just doesn't like to reciprocate again. Never blamed him. Wanting more love and support than I usually get from him, which is little to none. I'm usually the nurturing type, loving, supporting one in our relationship. It bothered me only in a big situation like this where I truly needed support and love and any sort of comfort. Once I realized that I would absolutely find no comfort in my husband and no support, I cried the entire night. And I stayed up replaying every instance where I had absolutely needed him and his support. Then something clicked and something shifted. I couldn't give, I shouldn't give if I don't receive. So I stopped. Everything love, support, nurturing, any physical intimacy, kissing, cuddling, etc. I stopped telling him that I needed to be what needed to be done. I stopped asking for romance and well, everything. I stopped nagging, as he would say. Once I did this, he immediately noticed. When he's at work, I usually give him updates about our 1 year old and call to check in. Once he's home, I usually greet him with love and support him through the workday. I usually listen to his long rants about his hobbies, but this time I did nothing. I gave him head rubs and back scratches at night. I give him head rubs and back scratches at night. I usually tell him he's so handsome and how much I absolutely adore him about 100 times a day. Again, I'm very passionate. Nothing. I'm usually on him about work assignment that need to be done, about the house I need help on, and how to manage our baby once he's home. I tell him to pick up on himself and I tell him to be romantic back and reassure me. Nothing. It's been about a week and my mental health has gotten so much better. I feel like when I had to manage two toddlers, now I had to manage only one. I have more free time to myself. I don't listen or ask him anything or even ask about his day. I don't worry about him like I usually do. I pick up after my baby and mind's messes only. I don't have I don't have nearly as much to manage as I used to, and I feel so free. On the other hand, he's constantly asking me what's wrong. He's constantly checking in with me and he's doing all the things I usually would beg from him. He's being more physically intimate, although I'm the one rejected now. He's asked on multiple occasions if I've fallen out of love with him. He's even tried apologizing for the way he's acted in the past, telling me he knows he took me for granted, even trying to give me the support I needed. The initial days, I begged for it. I will have been glad to hear, or maybe not. I'm absolutely not reciprocating or forgiving this so easily, and I have no intention of stopping. I don't even know if I ever want to. I feel so happy, like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders. I don't care if it makes me a bad person. I like that he's now feeling and carrying the weight I carried for so long. Tell me what you think in the comment section. Bye.